I interview people all the time that are fed up with the big lie that they've been told, which is go to school, get a good education, get out and get a good job, and go work for somebody else for the next 40 years.
After joining the Marines, I was able to join the fire department, and I absolutely loved it. I figured I would be there for the next 30 years. What I didn't know was when I went to Iraq with the Marines, I would get some lung issues that would lead to my medical retirement in the fire department.
My dad was a minister, so I got kind of used to my dad and my parents always being around. We lived right next to the church, and so I got kind of spoiled as a young man. And when I became old enough to actually think about getting a job and supporting my family, I found that I wanted something like him. Well, I didn't want to be a minister, it wasn't my deal, but I was looking for that opportunity to be in business for myself. So I've been a small business owner most of my life.
I worked full-time as a human resources manager for 3 different McDonald's organizations. I was told that I wouldn't earn any more money. In fact, when the businesses were sold, I was told that I would lose money because they were no longer going to pay for benefits, and I just wanted to look for something else where I didn't have to always just be on a budget all the time. I just wanted to pay for things and not have to worry about how much it costs.
Prior to Equus, I was actually in law enforcement. I also served in the United States Marine Corps. And then after that, someone came to me and said, hey, listen, you have more opportunity for you in insurance. I took a look at it. Before I knew it, I had spent 18 years in financial services with another company. 18 of those years, I was on a 30% comp at only a 65% advance.
I taught school for a while, and somebody had told me that, take a look at where people are maybe 5 and 10 years down the road if they're on the same path that you're on. And that's the kind of lifestyle that you could expect. And, I knew what I wanted my life to be like. And when I took a look at where those people were that had been teaching for 5 and 10 years, for me, there was other things I wanted to hopefully be able to accomplish for my family.
I was born and raised in Brazil. I moved to America when I was 18 years old. I worked in the real estate industry. Through the real estate industry, I got into the insurance business and worked for a while. I was just not in the right place, in the right company. I felt that if I find the right company that will give me the right tools, I could succeed and accomplish many things for me and my family.
Prior to Equus, I was 21 years in the business with another company. And while I was at that company, I was trying to build an agency. And one of the things that happened there was, as I built that agency, they took the agents under me, away from me, so that they could grow the agency for themselves. And so that put a bad taste in my mouth.
We're in one of the most incredible industries out there today. It's the insurance industry. It's one of 4 trillion dollar industries in the entire country. Not only is it a $1 trillion industry, it's one of the most predictable industries. We build distribution for billion-dollar companies that you're all familiar with. Mutual of Omaha, Transamerica, a ton of them, over 20 different companies that we represent. We do that by providing value to everyday Americans. We serve one of the most underserved marketplaces in our country today. That's middle-income America. I believe that they're probably one of the most, if not the most underserved marketplace out there, and we do that by helping them with the type of insurance that they don't have to die to use. Imagine, how many people do you know that have had a heart attack, stroke, cancer, a severe case of COVID, but they survived it? How did that affect them financially? What if they were able to get a tax-free check from doing that?
I kind of got into the insurance industry, and one of my concerns was, who am I going to talk to? Please tell me I'm not going to have to go back and interrogate my friends, neighbors, and relatives like I've had to do in the past. But Equus has a lead platform that's put in place that allowed somebody like me to have somebody to talk to. People that have reached out to us, they've expressed an interest, a need or desire in the products, goods, and services that we represent, and they've expressed that interest, and so it's really my job just to follow up with them. I was so thankful that I didn't have to worry about cold calling. Selling is trying to convince somebody to purchase something they don't need, want, or desire. Again, through our Life Lead system, many different channels we have, it gives a guy like me a platform to be able to meet up with people that really have a need, want, and desire for the products, goods, and services that we have. And so it's not at all like selling. Our agents, on an average, by going out and helping an individual, can expect to make somewhere between $500 to $700 in commission that will hit their bank account per sale. Now, a lot of times our agents will go part-time with us, For our part-timers, we usually recommend that they get 6 to 8 appointments in. If they schedule 6 appointments, maybe it's 2 on a Tuesday, maybe it's 2 on a Thursday, and maybe they book a couple more on a Saturday. Of the people that you sit down with, you usually will close or sell or be able to help at least half of the people that you meet with. And so if you're a part-timer and you're able to help 2 to 3 families a week, you're looking at $500 to $1,000, maybe $1,500 a week part-time. What our part-timers are able to make is so impactful that for a lot of them, it puts them in a position pretty quickly where they can start ramping up. They can start maybe putting in more time, maybe even think about transitioning over and going full-time. Our full-time agents are usually working 3 to 4, maybe if they're real ambitious, 5 days a week. In that kind of schedule, they're able to meet with 5 people a day, typically, about an hour to an hour and a half with each person that they meet with. So now you're looking at 15 appointments over the week. Maybe you sit down with 12, you'll end up selling 6. Out of those 6, you're able to put, $3,000, $4,000 into your bank account from the work that you're able to do. And again, that's just getting started with us. As time goes on, we've got a promotion scale that's published. It allows you, based on your own production, your own efforts, to be able to give yourself a raise, to get a promotion. And then suddenly you find yourself being able to make even more money off of the same amount of efforts that you can put in. So again, about $500 to $700 a sale. But you can do the math on that. If somebody's making 6, 7 sales a week, multiply that by 50, suddenly you're looking at a whole lot of money that you can be able to create. And I think one of the biggest things about that is you set your own schedule. You set the time that you want to be out in the field.
We create distribution via our own pen, personal production, and through interviewing, qualifying, and selecting other people that want to own and operate their own business. These are people that want to wake up every day, look in the mirror, see the boss, set their own schedule, and go create the result that's going to give their families the life that they want them to live.
It's that work-life balance. It's being able to build something that I can control. I talk to people all the time about this opportunity, about joining our agency, whether they want to be in sales or whether they want to build their own agency, is where else can you go for the price of an insurance license and be able to make $500 to $5,000 a week. And then if you want to build that passive income, then you can start building your own agency. Any of us can do that. And again, the entry cost is the cost of a license, right? Where people spend 12 years to go through medical school and spend hundreds of thousands of dollars to get themselves in debt, and they haven't even started yet. Building an agency was nothing more to me than building a business. Being able to find people that want to join our agency, become a partner with them, and by doing so you get that override income. The average policy is about $1,000 nationwide, has been for many, many years. That agent's going to make themselves anywhere between $550 to $750, and I'm going to get somewhere around 20% of that. So it will, and again, it's not because they're making any less money. It's because it's more like more like a finder's fee. We get paid by the carriers. So when the carriers pay us to bring them what they want, which is premium dollars, right? So that agent's making the same amount of money whether I'm involved in all, but I brought them to them. It's more like a finder's fee, and they pay me indefinitely for that business. For example, if you have, let's just say, 10 agents on your team, and they're all going out there writing 2 or 3 apps a week, it's probably a $50,000 a year income. Where else can you do that with the cost of $200 or less of a license? It's a phenomenal opportunity for anybody, for that matter, that really wants to be in business for themselves and generate an income that they own and control.
I'm asking every single one of you to make a commitment in 2021 that you're going to get eyeball to eyeball with people, you're going to develop relationships, and you're going to share the dream. At the Cornerstone Group, we are apprentices of success. Our goal is to optimize personal performance of every single agent that we have via proven success principles, specific knowledge, best practices of the industry, and personal accountability.
Now it's about my family, and now it's about taking care of them and providing opportunity for them and providing opportunity for other hardworking agents and agency managers that come on board with us, helping them provide that opportunity for them and their family.
You know, I used to think I was motivated by money, but money, once you make it, that's not enough. So now my why is really helping others, really helping people succeed. And not only that, but help them, put them in a position for them and their families to get to the next level of life that they want to accomplish and basically create generational wealth.
For me, you know, what I love about the ecosystem is that it doesn't matter where you came from. It doesn't matter your background, where you were born. It doesn't matter the great success that you had in the past. If you come in here and you come with an open mindset that you're going to follow the system, you're going to listen to your leaders, and you're going to put it in the work, you're going to have the success that you need for you and your family.
One of the things I have is I have 4 heart stents, so I'm not able to get life insurance anymore. And I have a policy that's going to run out in about 5 years. And so what I decided to do was make this such a legacy and grow it so big and so massive that it would leave generational wealth for my family so that they don't have to worry about life insurance on me because I cannot get it.
The agents that go out there do nothing but, grab some leads, make some dials, book some appointments, go out there and visit those families and sell them what they asked for, and they get a commission and make a deposit in that residual income bank. But at the end of the day, it's a phenomenal opportunity for anybody, for that matter, that really wants to be in business for themselves and generate an income that they own and control.
I know there's more people out there like me that feel like they've done everything that their life has lined them up to do, and they just need some more help. And I just don't want to live worrying about anything materialistic. I just want to live. And I think this opportunity is the way to go, and it just gets better from here.
We don't sell insurance. We're in the people business. We have tough conversations with them that they don't typically have with their best friend and their family. And we look for other people that have hit the ceiling, that know that they're not getting paid for the value that they're bringing. And when you combine that level of desire together with somebody with a servant's heart that wants to love on people, the results are just incredible.
You can do this. We want you with us in the grind. We want to see you shine. We want to see you get your reward.
The dream of financial freedom is alive and well in the United States of America. I love talking to people about one word. That one word is results. I'm not looking to hire life insurance salespeople. I'm looking to hire people that want to own and operate their own business and be financially free.